A stranger walks up to you on your birthday and knows things she should not know. At first, it feels like an odd coincidence. She shares your birthday, your age, even the hospital where you were born. Nothing about it seems dangerous. Not yet. Alex Summers meets Josie Fair during what should have been an ordinary celebration. A brief conversation turns into a second encounter. Soon, the coincidence stops feeling accidental. Most people enter your life through friends, work, or family. Josie seems to appear from nowhere, closer to Alex, closer to her family. Parts of her life that strangers are never supposed to reach. One question begins following every interaction. How does a stranger know so much about her? Some people arrive in your life because of a shared interest. Others arrive because of chance. Josie arrives through something much stranger. She and Alex were born on the same day, the same year, same hospital. For Josie, that connection feels meaningful. For Alex, it feels intriguing enough to explore. Curiosity wins. Josie appears quiet, unremarkable, easy to overlook. The more Alex listens, the more she senses a story hiding beneath the surface. And stories are difficult for a podcaster to resist. Josie proposes an idea. She wants Alex to document major changes happening in her life. The concept sounds simple. A woman preparing for a fresh start. A personal transformation. A journey worth recording. Alex agrees. The interviews begin. Conversations become longer. Details become darker. Certain pieces of Josie's life refuse to fit together comfortably. Every answer seems to create another mystery. Instead of clarifying who Josie is, the podcast slowly makes her harder to understand. And once uncertainty enters the room, it rarely leaves quietly. Some people seem transparent. Josie does not. One moment, she appears vulnerable. The next, she feels unsettling. Certain stories invite sympathy. Others create doubt. Alex finds herself moving between both reactions. That emotional instability becomes one of the book's greatest strengths. Readers never feel completely grounded. Every conversation carries a faint sense of imbalance. Every revelation raises new possibilities. The farther the story moves forward, the less obvious the truth becomes. The fear in this novel does not come from dark alleys or masked killers. It comes from proximity. From someone slowly finding a place inside another person's life. Josie is not an intruder breaking down a door. She is invited inside. That distinction matters. Danger feels different when it arrives through trust. The book understands that some of the most disturbing people do not force their way into our lives. They simply keep showing up until they become impossible to remove. Every character appears easy to judge at first. Some roles feel familiar. One person seems successful. Another seems troubled. One version of events feels more believable than the other. Lisa Jewell uses those assumptions against the reader. The story keeps asking who deserves trust, controls the narrative, and benefits from being believed. As certainty begins to crumble, readers find themselves questioning judgments that they felt confident making only chapters earlier. This is not a thriller built around forensic evidence or police investigations. Its power comes from psychology, memory, perception, manipulation. The suspense grows through conversations, contradictions, and unanswered questions. Every chapter encourages readers to look again, to reconsider, to doubt. That constant instability creates momentum. You keep reading because certainty remains just out of reach. And the closer you get to the truth, the less secure you feel. Some strangers pass through our lives and disappear. Others leave something behind. A question, a feeling that refuses to go away. Josie Fair enters Alex Summers' world through what seems like a harmless coincidence. A shared birthday and a shared beginning. The deeper the connection grows, the harder it becomes to separate truth from performance. Maybe Josie is exactly who she claims to be. Maybe she is something else entirely. Either way, one question remains impossible to ignore. How does a stranger know so much about her? And what happens when the person telling the story becomes the mystery itself?